Hi everyone, today the topic I would like to discuss is the interviewee should ask interview question also. It's important to remember that every interview is a two-way straight conversation. You should be interviewing the employer just as much as they are interviewing you, because both of you need to walk away and convince that the job is a great fit for you. So when the tables are turned and the interview asks, so do you have any questions for me? So interviewee now need to take advantage of this opportunity of asking a properly question. It's the best way to determine you'll be happy working with this employer and whether your goals are aligned with theirs. The very process of asking questions will completely changes the whole dynamic of this conversation, this interview, and the hiring manager perception of you. Asking questions also give you an opportunity to discover details that you might not otherwise unveil. There's another reason you should always prepare your question. If you don't prepare at least 2 questions, you will appear less interested or worse, less intelligent and engaged than a prospective employer would like. You should have at least 4 questions just in case the earlier 2 were asked through the course of an interview. But remember, don't just ask a question for a sake of it. To actually benefit from them, you need to carefully think what you want to ask about them. Your question can, in fact, make or break an interview. If they are not thoughtful enough, or if you ask something that has already been addressed, this can hurt you way more than it can help. Asking smart, engaging questions is imperative.
There are many types of questions we can ask at the end of the interview, but for today, I will only share with you 4 types. The first questions perhaps we can ask is, what do you like most about working in this company? If you want to know more about the cultures or the environment of working in this company, this is the questions to go. And secondly, if you want to know about the evaluation scheme of the company, you can ask the questions like, how do you evaluate success here? If the interviewer throws the questions back to you, asking you, what do you think? This time you should answer honestly based on your own feeling, or because there is no right or wrong for this kind of questions. Perhaps you could say, I think that the teamwork is the main evaluation criteria here. For the third questions, we can ask something like, can you walk me through the typical day of someone working here? This question is asked when you want to know more about the day-to-day activities of the job positions you are applying for. At last, you can come with questions like, what is your timeline for making additions, and when can I expect to hear back from you? Remember, the main purpose of the interview is for an exchange of information to take place. We will be given an opportunity to ask questions, and when that time comes, ask the correct questions. Thank you.